2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. It's Jones on the way. Trains the three-pointer. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
This one for three, and that one is off. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Jones. Outside Harper. Connects from three-point range. Harper's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Inside, here's Malawach.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Fox. Here's Kessler. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Here's Salon.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Fox goes in. Stolen by Brown. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
How about the elevation from Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
Here's Harper. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harper's got 7 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Wallace misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Fox, no good. Here's James. Takes a shot at the elbow. Misses off the left iron. Pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Wallace misses.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
Personal foul. Yeah, the defender all over him.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points.
Wow, hammering it in.
Look out. How's that for a finish? Fox relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
For three, Mitchell off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Fox looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The size of Carter is a factor. Stifling him inside just isn't easy.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Caruso with the steal. Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Memphis out in front as they end the 25. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did. A great job. Just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Smith wide open, he fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter. An earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Smith. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The drive by Mitchell. To the paint. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
And now Allie Laforce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Listen, anytime you can run, you push it. That's like White. Understand that.
And Memphis making a change here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Harper. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Smith outside. Here's the three. And Brown pulls it down. Here's Wallace. A second chance effort. Malowacz, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Pass to Smith. No one near him. And he knocks down the jumper. Smith's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's a high percentage look when the dude doesn't fight over the...
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Carter with the screen. Outside Harper. Over James. Harper, no good. Warriors trailed by 7. Gay with the rebound. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Harper, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. The three. That shot off.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Brown. A putback. Carter pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Harper. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Up and in on the layup. Harper's got 13 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Outside Harper. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Malowacz. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Nailed from three-point land.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Wallace misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Takes the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Into the lane. Misses the lane.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Fox. And it's good. 2 points. Fox has got 10.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint. Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. There's the screen. Puts up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Kessler with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
And the Warriors with some changes. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Fox. He's got 14. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring power.
To the inside. Back to White. Fires the 3. And Bamba pulls it down.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
Fox has got 19 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Substitution on the court.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. To the left side wing. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Here's Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Tries again.
Well, a solid defender with a very big body. Carter Jr. is not someone you want to test.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Harper from the arc. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Back to Jackson. 24 seconds left in the third. Wamba sends a screen. Inside. That's tipped. Second chance shot. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Six to shoot. Jackson in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Owen. Shot clock at 2. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Grizzlies. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mobo can't hit. Here's Golden State now. Stolen by Kessler. And it's Memphis on the break. From deep, Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Smith right side. Fade away. Malawach grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. Back to Kessler. Out to the right wing. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. White. No good on the three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
De'Aaron Fox.
The Warriors pull it in. Wallace outside. It's stolen by White. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And great awareness and defensive pressure from White to force that turnover and get them that fast break chance.
For the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Fox goes in. Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside.